I made a mistake. I should have turned this on a while ago.
So we got out and about this morning. Actually had our first chance in 3 months to be able to get back to practicing our faith. It was good to get out. We're waiting now. I'm waiting at the mall. They are open back up, at least for haircuts, to be able to get a haircut at least 50% of the capacity. So I hope I don't get only half of a haircut. So we got a couple things planned today. We're gonna take a look at some things here at the mall real quick. I'm not sure if everything's gonna show up on video or not. And then we're probably gonna go to the hardware store in San Fernando area, the place where our engineer has priced and scheduled some of our equipment, some of the tiles, this, that, and the other, just several different things, and see if we can get start taking a look at them. Talk with the people that he works with there in order to get a better look and idea of what we're going to be putting into the house. He gave us a name brand and a price range, but didn't say a style or a model number. So we're going to take a look and see if we can kind of skinny that down a little bit. So that's a lead-in for this morning. Look inside SM Clark. Not a whole lot of people here yet. Of course, it did just open. Opening daily at 10 till 6 p.m. You got these nice little markers on the floor to tell you which way you're supposed to walk and where. Interesting. All right, time to go get my ears lowered. First time I've had a haircut in probably 3 months. So we'll get the sides trimmed up.
Somebody's getting a haircut.
Look at that. All poggy again. Poggy, poggy. That means handsome in Tagalog. That's what the family calls me. Have called me ever since, but they call that to a lot of guys, so whatever. All right, we're gonna go take a look in Wilcon. This is in Mexico, Pampanga. Just down the street. This is the from the SM Pampanga Mall. This is the one that our engineer mainly shops at. It's got one of the largest warehouses in the local area. So let's go taking a look around. This is a massive warehouse. This is one of the quote unquote big box stores for Philippines. Usually have like Wilcon. Ace Hardware is a little smaller than this. Do it yourself, and what's the other one? Builder's Warehouse. Those are the big box stores for here in the Philippines. Well, the customer service assistants that we were looking for that the engineer has used are off today. Go figure, it is a Sunday. So we're gonna go ahead and just look around and see what we can find. So let's take a look. All right, we're in the right area here. These are the couple of the name brands that he's looking at. So this is Sagres, Verona. There's a couple others. So we're looking at the floor tiles. They're large 60 centimeter by 60 centimeter floor tiles. So now we got to look at the price range that he's looking at, and they tell you on here that here's the price ranges. So we got to look at both price range and color type that we would like to have. So we're going to take a look around. We'll see if we can find something that is gonna match. I know Miss Emie was looking for something similar to this, kind of like a granite style, marble style floor tile for throughout the house. So we'll take a look, and as soon as we find something, we'll post it up. All right, so we're looking at some tiles here. We're trying to stay with these brands. It says Sagres, which is a product of Vietnam. Verona tiles, product of China. You pick what you have available. I think Miss Emie found something that she's leaning towards or that she likes. This is a product from China, it says. It's a light white and gray mix. Almost a marble look. You can see the veins here. So we'll have to show this to the engineer and see if it's what we were looking at, what he was looking at, see if they line up. But we'll continue looking around. Of course, this would probably go all the way through the whole house. So once we pick it, we got to find something that's they're going to have enough stock on to be able to do a whole home. So we're going to go ahead and keep looking. They have many different shades, styles. They got some that look like marble. You can see the marble styles. They have some here that look like polished concrete. And if we come around the corner, actually even here, they got some that have a wood grain look, and these are all polished tiles. The benefit of having a polished tile is that it's easier to clean. It doesn't collect as much dust. Whereas if you have one, say like this one, this is a matte finish. It collects a lot of skid marks, a lot of dust, a lot of dirt. They're hard to clean. These have a nice smooth glassy finish. Only problem with the smooth glassy finish, if you like to wear socks around the house or you like to go barefoot around the house, sometimes you slip and bust your butt because it's so slick. See, they have some more that are wood grain, and we're looking at the ones that are 60 by 60 centimeter. So they do the large, almost 2-foot squares here. Taking a look, these are some of the wood grains. A little better version. So let's go ahead and come back over here where Miss Emie was at. I believe she's kind of got her, she's starting to lean this direction. It doesn't show a price exactly on this particular one. You can see where the price tag was, and it kind of fell off. But if it's any indication, the one directly next to it is basically the same tile, just a little different pattern. So we should be right in our price point with this tile. And this should blend with the color styles that we're doing all the way through the house. Engineer wanted us to take a look at the exterior wall cladding that we're going to use to accentuate the front walls along the dining room, office, and bedroom number 3 area. I think there was one that we had looked at before on his phone. See if I can find it, and then I'll turn this back on for you. Okay. So we got lots of samples, different styles. Are we looking at this one? It said new arrival. That's probably it. Let me see. Yes, that's the one. So this is the one here we were looking at. Get this out of the way so we can see it. So this here is what we're looking at. It's got the gray tones and some off-whites that's going to match with, the gray tones will match with the roof style that we got. It's going to be a light gray roof or a darker gray roof, and this will be light gray on the sides. And then the off-white will match with the rest of the house. So I think that'll be a nice piece to pull it all in. And the reason why you do shopping and you keep looking even after you think you found something, I think we found a different one that we like just as well, probably if not better. It's got a little bit better, more colors in it, so it's not just white and gray. This has white, gray, and a little bit of gold in it, earth tones. So this will blend a lot, really nice. Price point's the same. We'll have to show this to the engineer, see what he thinks. So doing a side-by-side comparison, we're looking here and here.
I know.
This is kind of a flat white and gray. It's really grayscale. There's only 2 tones. This one up here has got 3 tones to it at least, plus a little bit more texture. We'll have to see. Something to ponder and think about. We got to sleep on that one. All right, moving from the tiles into the bathroom areas. For the master's bath, we were looking at a whirlpool tub. Should be something similar to this style. Ours, the one the engineer has listed, is a different name brand, but it'll be this kind of style. That being the wall, head at this end, facing the, should be a shower here, the stand-up shower on this side, the glass stand-up shower. So just a kind of an idea of what we're looking at. So here's the other one I think we found that should be the right one. Headrest. This will go up against the wall. Price tag, take a look. We'll have to converse with the engineer just to make sure we're on the right page. All right, looking through some of the American Standard toiletry bathroom issues. I believe most of the toilets, so like the guest bath, the Jack and Jill bath, the half bath in the hallway and up in the attic, are going to get this style of toilet. Fairly standard. The seats do have a built-in bidet, cold water only, so it's just a matter of flip a switch on and off kind of thing. It's a big deal here in Asia to be able to have a bidet. They like, it's actually more hygienic to wash your behind than it is to put a bunch of toilet paper down the toilet. Then the other thing they're looking at is the undermount sinks for the bathrooms. So I believe that's what we're looking at. Again, we have to confirm all this with the engineer. So we're going to keep looking around and I'll show you what we see. Oh, I did see one other thing. The shower head for the master's stand-up shower should be this one here. So we've got a rain head type, but it's round. We have a wand, and then the mixer down here at the bottom with a faucet. So you can have all 3 varieties of however you want to take a shower. You want to stand up, you want to wash your back, or you want to wash your feet. We got it. Continuing on, looking back here, we're looking at a large generator. Probably, I think this may be about the right size. This is a 12 kilowatt with an automatic transfer switch, and it says it's silent run type. So meaning you could put it out there, it turns on, you're not really going to hear it too much on the inside of the house. Plus, being this size at a 12 kilowatt, it should be able to run majority of the house without having any problems figuring out which switches to turn on and off. They've also got the smaller 6 kW that we had looked at before. Show you the price on it. So this is a 6 kW. You're looking at 83,000. That comes out to about let's see, multiply that times 2, 83, 166, so 16,600. Meanwhile, this here is a 12 kilowatt at 241,000. This is almost $5,000. Is that right? I have to check my math. I'll put it in the notes below. Here's the tech specs on those two generators. This particular one is this one here. It's the 6 kW at 83,200, which comes out to about $1,600. This here is the 12 kilowatt running at 240, almost 242, which comes up to about $4,800. Both of them do come with the automatic transfer switch. What that does is when the power goes out, you don't have to run down and flip the switch and turn on the generator. It does it automatically for you and transfers the power over to the generator. Once the regular power comes back on, this shuts off, switches the power back over to commercial power, and you're right back in business. We also happened upon some lights, just for something for consideration. Looking at these possibly for next to the front door, as well as to the either side of the garage. They are LED. The housing here is glass and metal, so it should last a little longer. And you can see the price tag on it, and I believe that is a per piece item. Again, just something to think about. One of the other items that we were looking at is this for a lamp post. Remember, we're going to have a perimeter fence, and it's going to have lights on the top. We're going to need about 23 of these. These are coming in at, I believe this is the same price, it's just different color. All right. I think we shopped until we're about ready to drop, so we're gonna head on out. I'll put this together and see how you guys like it. Like I said, it is kind of just a willy-nilly shopping around, just trying to get ideas of what it was that the engineer was quoting us prices for. All right, so as we're heading out, if you like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the Casa TexPina star just over here on the left hand side. Right side. Be notified when our next video is updated for your viewing pleasure. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen and you'll be notified. Until the next time we see you, have a great afternoon, great weekend, and God bless. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to be notified when our next video becomes available.